get you better. So, first thing, Dan, I want to talk about this. The title of this talk today is called Discover Your Greatness, Destroy Your Barriers, and Explode Your Business. Think about that. Discover your greatness, destroy your barriers, and explode your business. And why do I say that? Most people are so focused just on their barriers. I gotta fix all these things about myself. I have to fix all these things about my business. And the idea is if they keep fixing things, then finally when everything's fixed, they'll be perfect. But what that can do is get you so focused on what's wrong, you actually begin to forget how good you are. Right? Has anyone ever had that happen in some part of their life?
I have.
Oh yeah, right? It happens. So the first thing I talk about is this. Most people, I say to them, once you understand how truly great you are, every area of your personal and professional life transforms. And as a coach, almost 100% of the time, I can see more in my clients than they see in themselves. Because I can see past their stuff, right? Because I know what's them and what's just in the way. And there's a great saying, Oliver Wendell Holmes said, once the horizons of a mind are broadened, they can never again return to their original form. So the first step I always do with my clients is making them understand what they're really capable of. Because once they get that, their mind literally does not let them accept less in their life, right? In relationships. Once you've had, for example, let's say you've had some mediocre relationships, and then all of a sudden you meet the man or woman of your dreams and things are beautiful. And for whatever reason that relationship ends. Does your idea of what you want your next relationship to be change in a big way, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, this person was great. They loved me just the right way. They communicated when we had arguments, the way we worked things out between us, I loved it. I'm not going to settle for less than that again. I'm never going back, right? Yeah. Well, that happens in every area. Do you want to try an example of this right now? I have an exercise for you. Who wants to try it? All right, so everybody put your stuff down. Stand up where you are. I want you to give an example. Stand up where you are. And make sure you're at least arm's length from the person next to you. And put your feet together, so the sides of your feet are touching. Right? So the sides of your feet are touching. Put your finger out in front of you. Is that the dog?
Yes.
So now, don't do this yet. I'm just going to give you an example. In a second, what I'm going to say to you is, keeping your feet together, not moving your feet, turn around with your finger in front of you as far as you can. Don't do it yet. As far as you can, and wherever you end up, wherever your finger's pointing, mark that spot. Remember where it is. So turn around. Here's the instruction. Not yet. When I say go, turn around as far as you can without moving your feet, not bending your knees, no cheating. Right? So there you go. Without bending your knees, wherever your finger ends up, mark that spot on the wall. Go as far as you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. And wherever it is, pay attention. Got it? Everybody remember where that is? Okay, come on back. Come on back. Now, everyone close your eyes. Close your eyes. Now, I'm going to describe something that I want you to do. Listen to these words. In your mind. Don't actually do this. But in your mind, I want you to now imagine you're standing there, your feet together, eyes closed, your feet together, and your fingers out in front of you. And don't put your finger out in front of you in real life. This is in your mind. So in your mind, you're standing there, your fingers out in front of you, and in a second, I'm going to say, go. But your body is made of rubber. You're going to turn. So in your mind, ready? Just in your mind, not in real life. Put your finger in front of you, and ready, go. Turn. And now you're going as far as you can, and you're pointing to where you were. You're keeping going. It's like your waist is made of rubber. You're turning around 180 degrees, 360 degrees. You're going around one more time. Turn. And you see your finger going farther. And now you stopped. Way farther than last time. And now imagine your body is unwinding that rubberized waist, and you're back and you're standing facing forward. All right, everybody open their eyes real quick. Put your finger up in front of you. And when I say go, I want you to turn around as far as you can and point to wherever you point. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Wow.
Oh, that's weird.
Now, I'm going farther the second time. All right, ready? One more time. Put your finger in front of you. And when I say go, 1, 2, 3, go. As far as you can, far as you can, far as you can.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Who went as far or even farther the third time? So here's what's interesting, right? What we did was, we actually, in your mind, got you to see what you're truly capable of. Because the first time, what was my instruction to you? Go as far as you can. Yet you didn't. You stopped. Your mind thought that was as far as you could go. Now here's the thing. After the second time, I said do it a third time. The third time, who went at least that far or even farther than they did the second time? Because once you knew how far you could go, your mind couldn't allow you to go back to where you went in the first place. Does that make sense? Now, how many other areas of our life? Now, by the way, was it harder to go farther? Was it actually kind of more fun? Yeah. So, with no more effort, you had, what, 10, 20% more that you experienced. How many other areas of our life could we put the same amount of effort in and get 10, 20, 30% more? Does that make sense? But our mind, for some reason, tells us to stop. Now, why do you think that happens? So, everybody, grab a seat, feeling great. It's cool, right?
Yeah.
So, here's the question. Here's the question. See who knows this. Why is it that we, in so many areas of our life, like our health, our level of enthusiasm, our relationships, the money we're making, our business, could go farther, and yet our mind tells us, no, this is about as far as you can go. What stops us? What's the main thing that stops us? Show them. Who knows? There's two main things about it. Whatever.
Limited imagination.
Limiting imagination, or what I call limiting beliefs, and what else?
Fear.
Fear, which is a limiting belief. You're afraid because things are going to happen.
We're comfortable.
You're comfortable, but again, limiting belief. This is my comfort zone. What did I say? If you could go farther with the same amount of effort. So what if you could stay in your comfort zone and yet still get more results? Make sense? Like some people think that if they want to be a multi-millionaire, or even just say, look, I want to sell, 30 houses this year instead of 20, that means I have no life.